Hello and welcome to the sixth video of my love story series. If you don't know what I'm talking about, entire playlist is linked up here. So yeah, this is the week 7 update. Yeah, week 7 just started and Monday was a W. So when I came to the gym, like I was late I think because she was already doing lat pull downs. So I just quickly go do a warm up and all that, and first I hesitated, then I finally go there and ask if we can alternate in lat pull down. She was like okay. And yeah, we were doing lat pull downs. After we did lat pull downs, like there I didn't start any conversation, but after that, when I knew that she is going to do the T-bar row in the cardio section, and there is a back extension machine like just beside it. Like there's the machine, then there's a pillar, and there's the rowing machine, T-bar row. So I knew it that she's gonna go there now. So I just went for the back extensions, and yeah. So then I just go and start a conversation. Like I don't know how I started it. I did the fist bump in the lat pull down machine, but yeah, I started the conversation and I said, "What was your name again?" You said. She said Dena. So I was like, first of all, that's a weird name. Like I have heard the name Nana in girls, which is a girl's name, and like Nana means eyes. What does Dena mean? I said that's a weird name. So she says, yeah, one and only. I thought she's gonna tell me the meaning, or she will be like, yeah, but she says, yeah, one and only. I was like, oh, one and only. I was like, oh, nice. Okay, good reply. I was like, nice. She says one and only. I was like, yeah, okay, nice. And then after that, like then I said, but so what would be the spelling of this name? So she says Dena. So I was like, doesn't that mean Dena means Dena? Dena. Ded, isn't that D? So doesn't that mean Dena? I mean Dena instead of Dena? I don't know. So she said no, it's pronounced Dena. I was like, okay. So I said, like, first of all, name is weird. And after that conversation, I said, second of all, what would be the spelling? Then she told me all this spelling. And after that, I said, I throw the main line that was that now I get it. I was thinking that why am I not able to find the Insta ID? I am searching the wrong name. How am I gonna do it? Thank you. You just leaked your Insta. I said, so you just gave me your Insta. She says, then I immediately start doing the set, and I said this, thank you, you gave me your Insta, and with like this action. So she started laughing on it, like because it was funny. Like, it doesn't sound funny in English, but yeah, in Hindi it did. So I was like, you just leaked your Insta. Like नाम ही गलत सर्च कर रहा हूँ मैं. Thank you. Like I am searching the wrong name. Thank you. You just leaked your Insta. Not leaked. You just gave me your Insta. So yeah. So she had a laugh on that, and yeah. Then I started doing the set, and after that I wanted to start another conversation while she's going home, but like I went for something like to get a plate or like to drink water or I don't know, but that trainer, that guy just stopped me for some reason, and like he was on like the near the bench press, he just stopped me and he's not letting me go. Like he's asking if you wanna play a cameo in a video, like he shoots videos for social media and all that. I was like, no, let me go. My goal is going, like she's gonna go, but he was like, no, tell me if you wanna do it, please do it, and this is the role and all that. He was explaining that shit to me, and because of that I missed the chance to talk to her near the gate, and yeah, slight L, but slight missed chance, but it's okay, we'll do it tomorrow, doesn't matter. Tuesday was weird because like I couldn't start any conversation because I didn't get any chance to do it. And yeah, during the fist bump it was like she was almost zoned out. Like it was a very bad fist bump. I am like this and she's just ignoring me. Like she didn't even look at me. I am like this and she's like done. No interaction, no smile, no eye contact, nothing. And during this, Ved was with me. Like, he said, no, don't talk today. I don't think she's in a good mood today. So, yeah. He said, don't talk. He was like, today, leave it. I was like, okay. So, yeah, Tuesday I couldn't talk, but okay. And then comes Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah. Today is a Friday morning. Like, these things happened. I wanted to tell you guys. So, yeah. I did not wait for the week to get over. It's okay. The week isn't over yet, but I wanted to make this video. So yeah, we are on Friday today. This is being recorded on Friday, so I'm going to tell you till Thursday. And for many days, like this Ved guy was telling me, go get her Insta ID, go get her Insta ID. If you just send it directly, she's not gonna accept it. You have to get the ID from her. Like, by her, you have to give the phone and let her give you the ID. That is when it will happen, which is right. So I wanted to do it. Yeah, because I couldn't find her ID even with the name. Like, yeah. But I did find it, but it was not showing up in the start. So I had a plan because of this. So then I was like, don't you have any socials? So she said, no, I do have socials. So I was like, so who are you from these? And I showed the phone. And like, I have searched it and there is not an ID. Because like, the ID in which the name was like, after that the surname was slightly different in the spelling. It was the short form of the surname. I searched the full name and I knew it. But I show her. So she says, no, none of these. So I was like, okay, do me a favor. Then I just hand the phone. And first she thought of typing, but she said, like, क्यों चाहिए? Why do you want it? So I was like, I couldn't say anything about that. And then, like, I don't know how she gave me the phone, and I was cancelling it. I was like pressing backspace, and I knew that if I do that, real one will pop up. And then I did. In front of her, and I got the ID. Then I was like, oh. Then I open it and I was like, well, got it. She was like, yeah, that's the one. You got it. So then I sent the request, and then I said that now इतनी तो इंसानियत होनी चाहिए आप में, बंदा रिक्वेस्ट भेज रहा है तो एक्सेप्ट होनी चाहिए. She was like, then I said that this should be accepted and should get a follow back. And yeah, and then I thought she's gonna accept it. 5 minutes passed by, like 10 minutes passed by. I was like, what the hell, why isn't it accepted yet? Like, then I go to the home, still not accepted. I was like, what the hell? Then I go for a walk at night every day. So I went for that walk. I was like, still not accepted? What? Then when I was about to go to bed, then I checked. I was like, still not accepted. What the hell? My mood was from here to here. Like, but then she just didn't accept. Then the next day in the gym, still not accepted. After that, like, I was doing tricep push downs with like the same machine as she was doing. And yeah, there are 2 chairs in the gym. And like, I was sitting on these chairs and she was also there. So we were sitting beside each other. Yeah. Like, there was another guy who was doing with us. There were 3 people in the same machine. Yeah, that was like, when she's sitting and he is doing the set, I am sitting. When it's my set, I go, and then that guy, he fucking sits there. He comes and sits beside her. And then I do the set, then she goes. So then I sit on the chair. It was like going like this. So yeah. And then me and a guy are sitting beside each other. Then after she does, he goes, so she comes and sits beside me. Yeah. Like, this is how it was happening. And yeah, during this, he was doing the set, other guy. And then I told her, like, kaise ho? Then I started a conversation, hi, hello and all that. And then I was like, wait, let me check. Then I checked. I was like, iska kuch kiya nahi aapne, you didn't do anything about this. So like, she didn't reply properly, like, but Then I started another conversation by asking about her, what is this? Like in her bio, it was like another Instagram account mentioned, and it was like a system. There are accounts like an AI system for digital marketing. So I was like, what is this? What have you created? This, it was like built dash then the name. So I was like, what is this? So she says this is an AI model for digital marketing and all that. I was like, oh. Then after this conversation and a little bit more on different topic, she just said that you can cancel it, by the way. Just saying, in English, she said. So I was like, I gave her a reply in her own language, like in the same way that she said. Exact words she said in English, that you can cancel it, by the way. Just saying. So I said, you can accept it, by the way. Just saying. Yeah, I just replied her in her own tone. Yeah, it's the same way that she asked me. She was like, then she had a slight laughter, and yeah, but she did not accept it. Then like after that, like we are going out, we are leaving the gym, and at that time on the stairs, I asked, like, I didn't get any reason. What would be the reason to not accept it? So she just didn't tell me any reason. Then I said, like, do I not look safe to you? Do I not look safe to you? Like, what do you think? Do I look like a serial killer type of guy to you? So she says, yeah, exactly. That's why. I was like, what? I knew it, because I said, why serial killer? I'm a good person. So I said that because I got your details, that's why. So she says, yeah, that's exactly why. That was not good, man. She should not have known that I have got her details. Like, it was not many details, it was a small amount of details. But okay. Then I throw the main line. Like, I was like, do I look like a serial killer to you? So she says, yeah. Then I said, ऐसे तो आप भी मुझे कातिल हसीना टाइप लगती हो. मैंने कुछ बोला क्या? Which means like Katil Haseena. She called me a serial killer, I called her a Katil Haseena. So she was like, you look like a serial killer to me. So I said, even you look like a killer. How do I explain Katil Haseena in Hindi? Like in English. It is like a great word, like Mohtarma. Like there is Mohtarma, right? Which I used. It is like that. Katil means killer, and Haseena means like you call a beautiful lady. You call that Haseena. Yeah. Let me Google it. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, that means beautiful. So yeah, I said Katil Haseena, and she was shocked because of this, and like maybe she would have slapped me, or I don't know, or gave me a reply, or I don't know what she would have done. Maybe she would have, I don't know. Most probably, like she would most probably she would have said a curse word to me, but yeah, I didn't give her a chance. After I said, immediately then I continue the conversation, so that I don't give her the time to reply. I don't give her a chance to reply to this. So I quickly continue the conversation. Like, मैं सीरियल किलर टाइप लगता हूँ, ऐसे तो आप भी मुझे कातिल हसीना टाइप लगती हो. मैंने बोला क्या? Then continue, and yeah, after that, yeah, this was good, man. This was a good life. Like, I got a review from the coach. With after that, like I will get to that what happened. Yeah, I don't want to break the flow. So yeah, I asked about this too. Wait. And yeah, I said this, and then I asked, like, I know a few things about you. What do you know about me? She was like, why should I stalk you? I was like, no, don't stalk, but in general, do you know anything else about me except for my name? So she was like, no. Then she says, how much do you know? Tell me. So I was like, well, I know quite a few things. So I said, like, I got the details of you, like, in a very intelligent way. It was very interesting. I did some high IQ stuff. When you are free, I will tell you how I did it. Like, it's very interesting. So I wanted to spark curiosity in her. So yeah. She was like, okay. Then I was like, should I show you right now? So she was like, no, I want to go home, I'm getting late. So I was like, okay, no problem. Then I was like, then I just showed her a little glance of that file and where I had written the info. So like there was info and source, and there were a few 5-6 things. So she was like, what? I just showed her a glance. So that she was even more curious. But then after that, she was like, damn, he has details. And yeah, I said, I'm gonna tell you, it is a very interesting, I did very high IQ stuff. Tell me whenever you are free. So she was like, okay. Then when she was going, she just said, I'm gonna message you. Yeah, I'm gonna message you regarding this. So maybe, like, yeah. Then after, most probably she want to know about this so that I can send how I did it and send the files maybe. So yeah, she said, I'm gonna message you. That message hasn't come yet. Like, she said yesterday. Yesterday was Thursday. Today is a Friday morning. So she said, I'm gonna message you yesterday at like 7-8 when we left the gym. Still haven't got the message. Like, still haven't got the message. But it's okay. And yeah, after that, like, that day I had a tripod in the gym because I wanted to record a video. One day I was very confident because I had a great W in the previous week, and I did in that confidence, like, I recorded a fitness video and uploaded it on Instagram. Like, I wanted to do this. I wanted to do fitness content for a long time, but for months I was neglecting it. But one day I get a W, and I was very confident that I did it. And to my surprise, this Thursday was the day when I uploaded it, and to my surprise, it blew up. It got more than 100k views. So yeah, that's great. And yeah, so I wanted to do the next video. So I had a scene in the gym, just a small scene. So I had a tripod in the gym. I recorded it before she came to the gym, but after that, like, I forgot the tripod in the gym because of all this conversation and all that. I was focused in it on the stairs. So yeah, after this conversation that I don't look safe and I seem like a serial killer, after that, like, I forgot the tripod and I went home. So I was like, then I wanted to record a scene at home. So I was like, oh, tripod is in the gym. So then I go back to the gym, and there I meet Ved. Ved, you know who he is. He's an ally. So, and then I tell him that this has happened. This was the conversation, and I called her Katil Haseena. He was like, oh damn, bro. He was like literally clapping for me, and the gym bro with him, he also knows. And he is the ally as well. So he was like, damn, bro. Whoa. That is a good word, man. Katil Haseena. I was like, damn, you just use Hindi. He was like, in Hindi, because she is Gujarati and this is Gujarat. Like, there would have been many people who would have talked to her in Gujarati, but there would have no person who had talked to her in Hindi. Right? Because it is Gujarat. Like, 95% of people speak Gujarati. So yeah, I stand out in Hindi because she has never got a person who is talking to her in Hindi. And even in Hindi, like, he's using good words. The way he was like, bro, you should use Hindi. In our language, like, Hindi ek mal bhasha hai, mast bhasha hai, which means Hindi is a great language. First of all, you stand out. Second of all, like, the words that I have used, aap, giving respect, aap, motarma, Katil Haseena. He was like, damn, bro, the words that are using, yeah, damn. He was like, damn, bro, the words you are using, great. So he was like, yeah, then this one was genuinely good. And because she called you a serial killer, so it is justified. So yeah, he said, like, yeah, acha tha. This one was great. You didn't fuck up this time. This one was great. You had to do it. Well, you have to take the risk, right? At some point. So at least I have to give her a little bit of hint. Like, you have to take the risk. This was a bit risky, but yeah. The reaction was great too. Like, she was shocked, and I didn't give her time to react and say, because most probably she would have said a curse word to me after that. So yeah, I don't know what would have happened, but I didn't give her a chance to react. I said, "Was that good?" So Ved was like, "Yeah, that was good." Because you played it safe. Because if you would have given a chance to react, it would have gone badly, or it could have gone badly, or but it could have gone goodly as well. Yeah, you don't know. So yeah, that is all that has happened. But I still haven't got the message. She said I'm gonna message you regarding this, but yeah, no message yet. But it's okay. I am waiting for the message. Big W. Like, this was good, man. I throw the pickup line. Like, that line was good. We had to do it. We have to take the risk, right? Now let's see what happens. Yeah. So that was it. That was till Thursday. I will tell you what happens next. So yeah. If you liked the video, like it. And I will meet you in the next one. Bye bye.